I always say that economic development starts at a neighborhood level, and so we've got to be recruiting companies that are good community partners. And what I mean by good community partners is you're not looking to sell the city, down the river or somehow give so many tax breaks to a company that'll be here for a few years and then move off to another city that's wanting to offer it more tax breaks. We're looking for good community partners, and we want to work with the neighborhoods and community around the area to make sure that the type of business and the type of development fits in with that community. But I really see I've broken down economic development and how we're going to attack it really into a three-pronged approach. Number one, supporting businesses that already call home. Number two, recruiting businesses to Knoxville. And number three, establishing Knoxville as a great place to grow a business. And all three need to be used. But just talking a little more about recruiting some anchor tenants that might come into South Knoxville, or some anchor developments and businesses, whether you're talking about South Knoxville really or the Magnolia Corridor or the I-275 corridor, we need to really, I believe, focus on recruiting two areas. Number one, smaller vendors of goods and services for our major corporations that already call Knoxville home. So in other words, Pilot or Bush Brothers or JTV or 21st Mortgage or Radio Systems or Clayton Homes, Scripps. We have so many major corporations, and smaller businesses supply goods and services to these companies. And so what I'd like to do is go out and recruit some of these businesses that might be in the Midwest or the Northeast or California or Texas or wherever they're at. They have a reason to move here because they supply goods and services to major companies. And so I want to proactively go out and recruit these companies to come to Knoxville. For these developments, again, I always talk about needing anchor tenants to release some of the TIF funding and other things that improve the infrastructure and the overall community to make it better. And that's how we do it, by finding these big anchor tenants that want to move to an area. Another area, I think, the second part of that for companies that we should be recruiting are companies that are in industries where there's already a good footprint or a foot in the door for that industry or a major presence here. And what I mean is clean energy, high tech, TV production, or automotive components. Those are all industries we already do a really good job of growing or having here in Knoxville. A lot of people don't know that Knoxville is actually the fourth largest city in the country for TV production. We have the Solar Institute here, and a lot of the things that Oak Ridge and UT are doing, some clean energy industry just right down the road. And, those industries we have great opportunity in, and I think that we should try to go out and proactively recruit them to come to Knoxville. The largest tract of land that we have inside the city is 16 acres that's buildable. And a lot of, I think, our growth in Knoxville is not just going to come from maybe plants where we manufacture products, and certainly I would be happy to help recruit those with our county mayor Tim Burchett or any of the other surrounding county or city mayors in our region, because we better be thinking regionally. But these are industries, I think, that have vertical growth potential, that are part of the creative class and include that type of worker, and that's really what I think we should be focusing on here in Knoxville.